Coronavirus is cutting off organ transplant programs in parts of the country, and doctors say that it's actually happening in the worst COVID hotspots.
Here in the tri-state, hospitals are full go, but doctors see new risks attacking survivors. Here is reporter Larry Seward.
In Price Hill's chilly landmark,
They got lucky and met me.
Debbie Baker, Jeanne, Haft, Dale, and Nancy Merz were all about livers and living with borrowed time.
I'm very thankful for my liver and for the guy who donated it. I mean, he was 51, and they tell me he was a comedian, so that's where I got this from, you know. He's my inspiration.
I got on the list November 13th and was transplanted on her birthday, January 21st.
Those tears hardly come from fear, just concern about the impact of coronavirus on others giving, getting, and waiting for organs in the pandemic.
We still need more donors. We do have someone that just died.
Haft sold homes until suddenly feeling sick and finding out she had stage 4 cirrhosis. 2.5 years later, her recovery includes fellow survivors.
You have somebody to talk to that you can say, do you feel tired like this? Do you feel stupid like this? Can you remember that? I mean, it takes two of us to remember something.
This is a very tough time for patients because they need a lot of support. That's a critical component of getting a transplant, is that you have to have a support system in place.
Living organ donations fell behind last year's pace this spring. The number of people not ready for surgery on wait lists rose too. And in places struggling to contain the spread of coronavirus, swamped hospitals stalled procedures to protect transplant patients on medicine that intentionally suppresses immune systems. Back then, the University of Cincinnati Medical Center paused its kidney program and temporarily scaled back liver transplants. Now full strength and doing more of those surgeries than last year, doctors just did their first living liver transplant in years. Surgeons here have not yet seen organs donated by people who've had COVID-19. They're not sure how hospitals will even handle it, but they're plenty concerned about new risks facing transplant survivors.
My kids were my life. I had to survive.
32 years ago, Dale Merz needed a liver. A transplant at UC saved his life, but the medicine keeping him alive is also killing his kidney, and he's close to needing a second transplant. He's hardly alone. Needing more than online phone chats, Debbie Baker got her pals together for breakfast, a rare risk these days for this group, but it's a reminder of why they're here at all.
I still feel like we're alive and we have to live.
Larry Seward, WCPO 9 News.